Is coronavirus messing with your mental and emotional health? It definitely is messing with minds. We're going to talk about it here on my channel, Talking with Diana. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Talking with Diana. I trust that you all had a wonderful week and I look forward to talking with you guys today. Being in a pandemic, it is stressful, it is overwhelming, and for sure, many of us, our anxiety, it went through a whole nother level. I know for me, that is what I definitely experienced. In the month of January, the ending part of January, beginning February, when I was hearing about this, about COVID-19, because I know from prior experiences, when I am anxious and I am having anxiety, my stomach breaks down. That may be too much information, but that's just true tea. I was reading a few articles that were published in March. Read the participants in this research. There were almost 2,000 participants in this research. And these persons were healthcare workers and frontline workers. So basically, these were the people who actually came in direct contact with individuals who would have been diagnosed with COVID-19 or had signs of COVID-19. And the purpose of this research was to basically show how frontline workers and these healthcare workers, how COVID-19 has affected them mentally and emotionally. And based on the research, some of their findings were that as it pertains to their mental and emotional health, a lot of these individuals would have experienced stress, distress, fear, worrying, symptoms of depression, anxiety. So basically, what they were going through, a lot of us have been going through it. I know that from the onset of this pandemic, we have been receiving a lot of conflicting information, which I could say added to our anxiety. It also caused us to be a bit confused because we had no idea what is going on. The politicians and the government is saying one thing, the medical persons in the healthcare profession saying another thing. While we are in this pandemic and going through this pandemic, we want to be able to come out of it mentally and emotionally sane. We do not want this pandemic to take us down. Okay, so we're going to be talking about steps that we can take to ensure that we remain healthy throughout this entire situation. Number one of the things that we can do, educate ourselves as much as possible and take all necessary precautions. It is best to be safe than to be sorry. So with that being said, guys, if you're going out, put on a mask, wash your hands. The second thing I'm going to advise is that we really and truly need to take a break from the news. Take a break from all media outlets. And this is what I'm saying is I'm going to give you an example. My husband is one of those persons, he wakes up and sleep to the news. Every night before he goes to sleep, he listens to the news. The first thing he does when he wakes up in the morning, he listens to the news. But however, the news have been reporting the number of deaths, the number of people affected by this COVID-19. It actually is extremely overwhelming hearing all of this information of COVID-19, and it really and truly can play with your mind, guys. It definitely was playing with my husband's mind. Give your mind a break from the news because it's only going to heighten your anxiety. Guys, my third point, exercise. Exercising really works. Go for a walk. If you can go for a walk, go for a jog. Do some jumping jacks. If you cannot go on the outside to do this, you could also exercise at home. Exercise helps to calm you down. It relaxes you. You could actually exercise in the comfort of your own home. Fourth point. During this time, we also need to more so now than ever try to eat as healthy as possible, having a well-balanced meal. Now, this does not have to really be expensive, and the reason why I'm saying try to eat as healthy as possible is because if we are already feeling stressed and overwhelmed, if our anxiety has heightened and we are constantly worrying and we are in fear, we need to be eating food that will contribute to help make us feel good. That's going to boost our happiness. And some of these food that are rich or helps to produce serotonin and endorphin are dark chocolate. This is the leafy greens, spinach, kale, banana, dark berries is also really good. Strawberries or the blueberries, they are really good. Coconut, the natural coconut, it is really good and very tasty. Flaxseed, chia seed, pumpkin seed. Some of these things, if you're not comfortable eating them, like chewing them naturally, you could throw them in a smoothie. And black beans, grapes, they'll, you know, especially like with the grapes and the berries, they are rich in antioxidant as well. Avocado, and we are presently in avocado season, so let's try to see how best we can actually incorporate these food in our diet. Actually can help reduce symptoms of depression. Number 5, try new activities. I know during this pandemic, and speaking with my friends, a lot of us have been trying to do new activities with our children. A friend who started take up gardening, and she's doing really good. She actually loves it right now, and she was, I feel like I need to start planting some aloe and pepper myself. For those of you who can sew, probably start sewing something. You could even try sew to see if you could make some mask. If you can sew, make mask. Try to see if you can generate some income by that. Baking, a lot of people have been doing baking. I myself have been baking with my daughter, and she actually has taken a liking to it. Sitting down, having dinner together as a family. Okay, playing board games, playing card games, watching TV together, doing TikTok together, just dancing and having fun with each other. So number 6, with all of the craziness that is going on, especially those of us who are home with our children 24/7, we need to find time to unwind. Just time for yourself. And whatever unwinding looks like to you, that is what you need to do. And find some time in the day to unwind, to relieve some of the stress, to relieve some of all the headache that sometimes the children put you through, the cooking and the constant cooking and cleaning. You need to find at least an hour in the day just for yourself. Number 7, connect with others. It is important that we stay connected with other people. Because we're not physically seeing each other, it is good for us to at least call, send a text message to try communicate with other people, our family members and our friends, loved ones, and so forth. Especially if we know that someone lives on their own. Being connected with people and knowing that you have someone to talk to during this time, it is crucial. It is extremely important. Okay, so please get connected. Point number 8, get connected with a faith-based organization or even with an organization in your community. Okay, for me, my faith is extremely important to me. I subscribe to the Word of God 100%. That's not the belief of everyone. Not everyone believe in the Word of God or adhere to the Bible, but for me, I find contentment and comfort in the Word of God, and it has helped me through my belief in God, has helped me through a whole lot of situations that I've been through in the past, and I know without a doubt that God has been helping me with this situation that we are presently in as well. 2 Timothy 1:7 states that God did not give us the spirit of timid, but but the spirit of love and self-discipline. The spirit of love, power, and self-discipline. And last and by no means least, guys, have sex. Engaging in sexual activities helps to relieve stress, and it really and truly helps to calm us down. And especially when it's that really good sex. If you can have sex, please have sex. It's going to help with your mental and emotional well-being. Okay, guys, even though we're in a pandemic, life is still happening. Other things are still going on. Okay, we're still receiving bad news that has nothing to do with COVID-19. So guys, if you have not subscribed as yet to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and please give me a thumbs up, and please, if you can, drop a comment. Let me know how you feel about today's video. Drop a comment in the comment box. Before I end today's video, guys, let me leave you with this quote so that you can carry it throughout your week. In the words of Christopher Robin: you are braver than you believe. You are smarter than you think. And you are a whole lot stronger than you seem. So please carry this quote with you throughout this week, and know that you have the power and the ability in you to overcome any situation that you are faced with.